The Las Vegas Raiders are in the middle of a very important offseason after finishing last season strong when head coach Antonio Pierce took over. As of right now, I have to say so far so good. It all started in free agency when they added interior defense lineman Christian Wilkins to a defense that was number one over the second half of last season. It continued when they drafted tight end Brock Bowers in the first round and guard Jackson Powers Johnson in the second round of the 2024 NFL Draft. The Raiders just had them, all the rest of their new toys, and their old toys in OTAs so they can get them all working together in their new system. I know, we talking about practice, man. But here's what we know about the Raiders after their OTAs. Gardner Minshew is competing, and of course he's not giving up on the quarterback competition until the starter's named. So while he and Aiden O'Connell look sharp throwing the ball, reports are saying O'Connell's arm strength and accuracy have stood out more. Reports are also coming out that O'Connell's taking that leadership role the quarterback is supposed to take. They say he has good command of the offense for someone this early in the process, so he's able to correct guys and put them in the right places. It's also been reported that he's really taking charge and getting on guys about their assignments. Is that not what you want from your starting quarterback? I guess he's growing into the leader that the Raiders need him to be. Last year he was just a rookie, so it might have been a little overwhelming stepping into a huddle with a bunch of grown men. Then there's the fact that he was supposed to sit last year and all of a sudden he got thrown in there to play. I'm betting on O'Connell to win the starting job, so it's good to see him become the man in charge. The Raiders really need that to continue and for O'Connell to make that big jump to year 2 if they're going to do any damage in the AFC West this year. 2024 first round pick Brock Bowers looks like everything the Raiders thought he would be, and they're preparing to use him as such. The 6'3", 243-pounder showed his route running skills, his speed, and his hands in OTAs. He actually showed a lot of things as the Raiders lined him up in a bunch of different positions. Of course, he was at his main position of tight end, he was at H-back, he was out wide, he was in the slot, and he was in the backfield in OTAs. He's going to be quite a weapon, just like he was at Georgia. He's not the only one in the tight end room that looks like he might do something in 2024, though. 2023 second-round pick Michael Mayer stood out in OTAs. He's still 6'4", but he no longer weighs 265 pounds. He lost some weight in the interest of getting quicker, and from the reports around OTAs, it's worked out. He already had good speed for his position, running a 4.7 flat 40 at the 2023 NFL Scouting Combine. Put that extra speed together with his route running and his hands and you really got something. Mayer and Bowers are going to be quite a tight end duo. A guy you already know I'm excited about for this coming year is receiver Trey Tucker. He got off to a slow start because he didn't play much in the beginning of last year, but he showed up down the stretch. Pierce wanted to get the vertical game going when he took over, and O'Connell has the arm, so he got a chance to show off his wheels. He ran a 4.4 flat 40 at the 2023 NFL Scouting Combine, but ran a 4.29 at his pro day. As easily as he ran by guys last year, I believe that 4.29. Oh, and get this. The reports out of OTAs say Tucker's even faster now. That's a scary thought for all the corners on the Raiders' schedule. I'm hearing good things about Jacoby Myers too, but as you know, I'm hoping to see Tucker on the field more with all that speed. He can make opposing defenses pay for doubling Devontae Adams, who didn't really practice. Once Tucker gets a quick strike touchdown or two, he'll open things back up for Adams. He's going to open things up for the Raiders' super tight end duo too. He's also going to open things up for Zamir White in the running game. He's going to help the offense a lot. You can't really tell how offensive and defensive linemen are doing in OTAs, but one thing you can tell is Wilkins is as advertised. What do I mean by that? He really is a black 300-pound version of edge rusher Max Crosby, who also didn't really practice. With Crosby not doing much, it was Wilkins that was setting the tempo and being the standard for the effort on defense. The word on him in OTAs is he's running to the ball like no one else. It's going to be crazy when Crosby's on the field with him, and there are two guys like that on the Raider defense. They asked Minshew who's impressed him on the defense the most so far, and he didn't even hesitate. Wilkins is definitely the guy that's impressed him the most so far. Listen to what he said about it the other day.
Man, I'd say Christian Wilkins. That dude is running so fast every single play. Wherever the ball is, don't look like you'll see him soon. You know what I'm saying? He shows up. Like it's really impressive to be around a guy that nonstop works the way he does.
All right, O'Connell looks like he's taking that next step as a quarterback and growing into the leader he's supposed to be. He has to keep fighting with and beat Minshew for the job, though. Bowers looks like he's everything he was at Georgia. He's going to be an offensive weapon that lines up at a bunch of different positions. Mayer, the true tight end, lost some weight and got quicker as he prepares to make his jump to year 2. And while no weight loss was necessary, Tucker, already a Blazer, looks even faster as he prepares to make his big jump to year 2. And of course, Wilkins came in with the motor as advertised. Thank you for watching. See you next time.